Let's talk about onions. Yeah, those humble little bulbs hiding at the bottom of your fridge drawer, or maybe sitting on your countertop waiting to be chopped. You might not think about them much, but onions are actually kind of superheroes in the world of food. So what makes onions so special? First off, they're loaded with vitamins like C and B6, plus minerals like potassium and folate. That means they're great for your immune system and can give you a little energy boost. And let's not forget antioxidants. Onions are packed with those, especially a compound called quercetin. Quercetin fights inflammation and may even help lower your risk of heart disease. Pretty impressive for something that usually just sits next to the potatoes, right? But there's more. Onions can help regulate blood sugar, which is awesome if you're watching your carbs or have diabetes. The fiber in onions feeds the good bacteria in your gut, which keeps things running smoothly and supports your immune defenses. Some studies even suggest that eating onions regularly could help lower your blood pressure and cholesterol. Plus, let's be real, they make just about every savory dish taste 100 times better. But before you start putting onions on everything, let's talk about the downsides. First up, the tears. You know what I'm talking about. Chop an onion, and suddenly you're crying like you just watched the end of a sad movie. That's thanks to sulfur compounds released when you cut into it. Not dangerous, but definitely annoying. And speaking of sulfur, that's also responsible for another downside onion breath. It's real, and it lingers. So maybe skip the raw onions if you've got a big meeting or a date right after lunch. Now, for some people, onions aren't just annoying, they're uncomfortable. If you have irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS, onions can trigger bloating, gas, or stomach cramps. Raw onions are the biggest culprit, but even cooked ones might cause issues for some folks. And, of course, there are people who are actually allergic to onions, but that's pretty rare. So, should you eat more onions? If you enjoy them and don't have any issues, absolutely. They're an easy, cheap way to boost both flavor and nutrition in your meals. Just remember, moderation is key, especially if you notice any digestive discomfort. Alright, next time you're cooking, give onions a little more credit. They're not just a sidekick. They might be the unsung hero of your kitchen. Thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more straightforward health tips. Catch you in the next one.